Bonjour, je m'appelle Thibaut Defort, je viens de l'ECAM, une école généraliste française. Donc, je suis venu ici pour étudier un semestre à l'étranger à UniSA dans le secteur du BTP et de l'énergie. Well, I chose to come here at UniSA because, first thing I wanted to have a working experience abroad from France because I'm very much looking forward to work abroad at some point in my career. And I found out that there were a lot of international students here at uni, so I guess it was just an opportunity to meet with a wide variety of people from many different origins, and at the same time I thought it would be easier to make some new friends because I knew I wasn't going to be the only one in this situation, not the only one coming from abroad and living something different from other people, from other Australian people. So I had to choose my courses according to some of my school's requirements. So I took some robotic class and energy heat transfer course and some civil engineering courses, so concrete design and something more related to the environment. So I know they're very different, but they allowed me to make a choice in my career because I hesitated between those two topics. So there are lots of differences between the education in France and here in Australia. Mostly when you're considering working in teams, I've been rarely working on my own in my room here because we're only always working as a team and for everything. We have lots of projects. I had in this concrete design course, I had 4 different projects, which is a lot, and we're always working together, and I've been learning a lot about this, but working as a team. Alright. So what I really enjoy about living here in Adelaide is that there's always something to do. Either could be outside, just running in the city, or in the park right next to the city. Lots of green areas, which is always very pleasant. And what's good as well is that uni life, so the student association at UniSA is always organizing things for international students, for example, like barbecues or things happening on the campus, or maybe on Friday nights, which is always very pleasant. That's a highlight of my day here. So what I give to students coming here would be not to have any assumptions when you come here, because everything's very different. So you cannot say, well, it's working that way in France, so it's probably going to work that way in Australia. So that's something you really want to be careful about, because sometimes you don't realize you're making an assumption, but you're actually making one. So really be careful about, just make sure you know how things are working here, specifically in Australia. And before you come here, it's very important to do as many things as you can before coming to Australia, because you'll see that there's so much things to do when you first arrive, and it's good to kind of delay the work. Voilà, donc vivre ici, c'est vraiment une expérience unique. Donc si vous avez l'occasion, si vous voulez voyager, vivre ici à Adélaïde, c'est vraiment quelque chose à considérer.